Welcome. Late night painting session here. I'm going to practice some trees, or a tree. Just a tree. I really need work on I need work on my trees. So what I'm going to do is put a big tree in here, probably as big as this painting, and just practice on highlighting the tree. So I'm just getting like a sky put in here real quick. There we go. Pretty nice sky there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the blue all the way down because I think I'm going to have a pretty low horizon here. Let me put the horizon in right now so I know about where it's going to be. Probably right in there. There's my horizon. Might as well just put a blue undertone in there for the tree. There we go. All right. There's my undertone. Put a few clouds in now before I get started. Just some simple clouds here. And let's see, I might have a few up here. All right. Very good. I think I'm going to start at the top here. All right. There's my tree. That's what I got to work with. So, all right, there we go. Now I got to highlight that thing. That's where I have my problem. The problem I have is highlighting this thing. So, hopefully, I can get something done on it. We'll have the light maybe hitting more on the right side here. So I'll lighten the right side of this trunk. All right. Gonna let that dry a little bit. While the tree's drying, I'll we do something with the landscape here. It's pretty late here tonight. I'm in Seattle, but I'm off. I'm off tomorrow, so I thought I'd do this last painting for the night and see if I can make a cool looking tree. All right, here we go. Let me finish this groundwork here. Before this, I just did an abstract painting, believe it or not. Probably see some of it back there. Yeah, I did an abstract painting. All right. All right, good enough for now. All right, I'm gonna start on this tree here. So where I have the problem is, you know how the top part usually hangs down, right? and then the lower part is usually deeper in the tree. So I'm going to say our light is coming down right, like from the right over here this way. So my shadows are going to be more like on this side here, on each part. I'm going to say the light's coming more straight down from the right. So let me make, I'm going to use white first. Just a little white to design these clumps. So I'm going to start on the edge. I think that'd be the easiest part. So we know a light would be hitting right in here, right? On the side. So I'm going to start on this side here, just like that. I just got just barely a little bit of white on my brush. And I'm going to try and create like sections of the tree, okay? Start right there, and then I think I'll just keep moving up higher here, so we know light's going to be hitting all in here. It's going to be hitting on top here. This is where I get lost now, like in the center of the tree. So so this, I think I'm going to make this come over a little more here. Like that. That part's getting light. And maybe one down here. And one in here. This is where I get kind of lost in the middle here. Let me see how that's looking. So I want this part in the middle to be more forward. You know what I mean? Maybe it's got to go over that. There we go. So, all right. I think I just figured it out. So, this part's going to go over these other parts on the side, like this. So maybe you got to start in the center of the tree. And then this will be like a half. These will be half a tree. I think I'm getting it now. There we go. Okay, I think I got it. So this main guy, you do this guy first. And then I want, let me do this guy first and then we'll go from there. So I'm going to mix a light green now. The same green I used here, but I'm putting yellow in it. Maybe a little blue, because I want the different type of green. And that was sap green. It's not the best looking green. Let me put my bar away. I changed my mind. I'm going to use this red that I got. I think I'm going to use a fan brush too. So I got some of this red. It's called red violet. Okay. So basically, I'm going to actually put a little red in it and darken it up a little. Actually, that lightens it up, putting red in it. So I'm going to put a little black in the red violet, a little black. Just a little. And I'm getting green paint all over my hands here. All right, I'm going to get my brush back. And we're going to turn this into a dark color. Going to have it hanging down here a little bit. All right, good, 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 good. hitting it. Do do do. All right. Went from a green tree to a red tree. That's gonna be good. All right, now I'm gonna do this middle section first. All right, so it's the same color, but I put red in it. I put red in it, so it kind of lightened it up a little bit. So, well, I kind of want the light to be hitting more on the right top. Leave this part dark. Get clumps in there. Uh-oh. What did I do there? Something happened there. Let's see what's going on here. Do 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 do. Ah. I don't have any of that dark left. You see all these chunks in here? That's from, I had paint drying on my palette and then I scraped it into the paint. Alright, so I'm going to the next color, down, brighter. Let's see if I can make this work here. I think what I'm going to do is just highlight it, and then I'll go get another lighter color for lighting. There, I'm seeing it now. Seeing like you would have different sections here on the side. Okay. So how did I do this? I'm doing this kind of from memory. I'm not looking at anything because I want to be able to see it in my head. I like the way this is dark here. Uh, and it would be dark if the light can't get to it. If this is out front, this would all be dark underneath here. So I might leave that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that side dark, I think. And I should have left this a little darker here, right in here maybe, and right in here and here and here. It's looking pretty good. So I'll leave this dark. Alright, I'm going even lighter now. A little lighter. It's an amazing tree so far. I kind of like it. Almost looks like like a dog's head, huh? I could put like an eye here and an eye here, and the nose in the middle. That's pretty cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is fix the edge of the tree. Let me see. I think it needs to be darker. Do 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 do. Wow, I kind of like this tree. It's a crazy looking tree. Crazy, crazy tree. Yeah, separate this here. There we go. A little better, a little better. All right, so now I gotta I gotta fix that middle part a little bit. Uh, It's too round, you know what I mean? Uh, I'm thinking if I go a little higher here. Yeah, yeah, I see it now. Uh, and then I'll bring this out just a tad. Do 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 do. It's really getting there. It's my lollipop tree. That's what it is. My lollipop tree. I really like this red underneath here. It's really rich looking, you know. I'm starting to dig it. I'm starting to like it. I'm gonna go with the dark. I like the dark uh, look. Even though I know there's light hitting over here, I like the dark look around the edge. It looks like the leaves. Pretty cool. Kind of like it. All right. That's about all I'm going to do on that tree for now. I kind of like the way it came out. I need to practice these more because all I do usually I do a lot of evergreen trees, so these are a little harder. I like to learn. I like to learn from my mind, you know, because when I paint, I like to just use my memory. I could have probably used a picture here and copied, a picture, but I didn't want to. Since I'm off tomorrow, so I don't mind working on this. Thinking I might. Let's see if yeah. I think I can pull a branch under here. Let me go. I might be able to go this way. I think that'll work. Let's see. No, no, I see what it needs to do. Okay. I see. I see what it needs to do. Do 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 do. Ba da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. All right, so light's coming. I'm not sure how big the shadow's going to be. I'm going to start out with this size for now. If it needs to get bigger, I can make it bigger. Yeah, I think the shadow's going to have to be bigger, but I'll leave it like this for now, and then let my eye like set on it. And Kind of looks cool though. It does look cool. If you just joined in, I'm just working on my practicing my trees because I have problems with those kind of trees. That's the best I could do from my memory, you know. I'm not looking at a picture or anything. I did figure out that you got to do this center part first to get it to stand out in the front. So I figured that out today. And I figured, you know, if the light's coming down here, this is going to stay dark over here and under here. It looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like a lollipop, but I mean, that's the best I can do. Because when I do my landscapes, I always do the evergreen trees. But we have a few trees like this here in Seattle. They're called uh, something maple leaves. Japanese maple leaf tree. They're really red like that, but I mean the trunk isn't this fat though. I like the way this trunk looks though. It's like really fat. I really like this. I'm happy with it. I probably won't sell this one. I'll just keep it for like practice. I like the way it came out. That's about all I'm gonna do today. I'm getting tired. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna try and make this darker, the shadow. What I'm gonna do is I'll lighten up the grass around it, and then this will get darker for the shadow. But I'll do that tomorrow. That looks pretty good. Let me give you a front shot of it. If you like the style of this tree, go back to the beginning and watch how I started it and stuff. And then how I highlighted it. I mean, it's a pretty good tree. I did make the trunk is a little big, but I did that on purpose. Yep, I kind of like it. Still took an hour. Wow. I was just trying to do one tree, and it still took me an hour to do that. It's unbelievable. All right. Well, thanks for watching, whoever was in here. If you're new to the channel, this is what I usually do. Just like I do cool landscapes with mountains back there with evergreen trees. Here, see how I have to practice my trees. See, that's why I did that one. So, because I don't do those trees too often. I do a lot of evergreen trees, but I'm glad I worked on this. I figured a lot of things out by doing it. Looks pretty cool. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I do a painting pretty much every day live, so sometimes I do two of them, two or three. Now that I'm off all week. My job, they didn't give me any hours this week, so I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wow. Man, I'm going to be able to do a lot of painting. All right, guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.